right, so welcome to page 200. It's June 15th, 2020. We're going to get into the first word, which is going to skip. We are going to skip down to number 2. The word is root. What's the word? Excellent. All right, it's going to be a busy page, I'm telling you right now. Okay, the word is root. Okay, so for example, like the anchor of a plant, what keeps it firmly in the ground, that's a root. Okay. Another way to use the word root is when you cheer for someone. Hey, root on your team, yay. And one other way to use it is the origin of something, the beginning, the genesis, or the heart of something, all right? The root of the word, the etymology of the word, comes from Greek. I'm just making that up for the word root, okay? Also, when you root something out, you get rid of it. So there's really 4 ways that you can use it. All right, you plant your roots, you settle down. It's like, you know, a plant is able to settle itself. People settle themselves down. That's their roots. Their roots are down south or up north, whatever. Root. Let's go. Root. Root. That's number 2. Root. Root. Okay, so how do we mark this up? Excellent. Underline the oo. We can use it more than one way. It's right. It's a homograph, and I would review that. You have at least 4 ways to write the word root to express that. The next word, go up to number 1, is the word route. Okay, like the path or the direction, the track or the trail, the course, the way that you go, that's the route. Do you go this way when you walk to school, or do you go this way when you're on the highway? What is your route? What's your direction? Okay, route. R-U-T, silent E. We use ow, o, u, So let's go. R-U-T, silent E, route. Okay, so how do we mark this up? Underline the oo and the silent E twice. Job number 5, party crasher. Third sound, whenever it's that third sound, generally speaking, it is from French. What do we do with these 2 words? Excellent, brace. Now, these 2 words sound the same, but they're spelled differently. It is a homophone. All right. So, the next word, excuse me, skip down to number 4, is the word communicate. What's the word? Exactly, communicate. To, you know, of course, to converse or to speak, talk, chat, to try to state something, to have a dialogue with something, give and take, right? To convey something to somebody, how you're trying to express it or to transmit it. You communicate with them. Okay, communicate. Let's go. Communicate. Communicate. That's number 4. Let's go. Communicate. Communicate. All right. We have 3 things to mark up, so let's go. Underline the U, the A, and the silent E twice. Draw an arrow back. You know the rest. The U can say U at the end of a syllable. You got it. It is rule 4. All right. Now, when you communicate with someone, that is called communication. All right. So let's go. Communication. 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 And again, notice it ends with that T. Communication. So we have 3 things to mark up. Underline the U, the A, and the sh. The U can say U at the end of a syllable. That's rule 4. But notice we dropped the silent E. That's rule 13. Okay? Cell phone or radio is a form of communication. Okay, like a walkie-talkie. What do we do with these 2 words? All right, brace. So the next word is the word burst. What's the word? Excellent, burst. To explode, to be full and overflowing, to pop, to blow up, to erupt or rupture, to bang, to bust. You know, think about right. So, for example, a lot of people like to burst out in laughter. They like to explode with laughter. They're full of laughter. Okay. The balloon had to burst because it was overflow. It had too much water in it or too much air. Burst. Yes, starburst. Also, it is exploding with flavor. Burst. B-r-s-t. Burst. The like in nurse. Let's go. B-r-s. Burst. So how do we mark this up? Underline the And just to talk about regulars and irregulars, we don't say it bursted with flavor. It burst with flavor. It does not follow the rules. All right, the next word is the word salad. What's the word? Excellent. Salad. It's like a medley of vegetables, right? Veggies, healthy eating, mixed greens, nutrition, nutritious. It's a meal. Salad. Let's go. Salad. Salad. So first syllable, sal. Second syllable, ad. I'm pretty sure that the etymology has something to do with salt. Not that you put salt on your salad. All right, so the next word, skip down to number 8, is the word allergy. What's the word? Excellent. Allergy. This is allergy season right now for many people. All right, so when you have an allergy, it means you're sensitive or you're susceptible, you're vulnerable. You can sometimes get sick or have an illness. And an allergy is something where your body rejects what's out there. All right, allergy. 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 So let's go. Allergy. Allergy. And by the way, just going back to the word communicate, notice we divide the syllable by the double consonant. Don't forget, same thing with allergy. All right, so how do we mark this up? Excellent. Underline the And I see a rule here. Excellent. Rule 3. Soft G, sometimes when followed by Y, I, or E. Now, if you have an allergy to something, we say that you are allergic. Okay, so let's go. Allergic. Allergic. So let's go. Allergic. And words that end with ick, if they're more than 2 syllables, it's an adjective. So how do we mark this up? Underline the Good. I see a rule here. Again, that is rule 3. But notice we change the Y to an I and add a C. And that is rule 15. All right? And if you're going to write a sentence with the word allergies, change the Y to an I and add ES. So now let's skip down to number 12. And the word is satisfy. What's the word? Excellent. Satisfy. Getting a good night's sleep will really satisfy you. Okay, it will please you. It will help you to become content or to be happy. It's sort of to delight. It can comfort you. When you eat food, right, it starts to satisfy you. When you're thirsty, you quench your thirst. That will satisfy your thirst. So also the word quench. Okay, satisfy. Let's go. Sat-is-fy. That's number 12. Let's go. Sat-is-fy. Satisfy. We have one thing to mark up. Think about it. Excellent. English words don't end with I. Third sound. That is rule 6. Okay? Now, when something starts to satisfy you, you feel, let me just see what I did here. Yeah, you feel satisfaction, okay? So, for example, think about the camel dances. Nobody liked the way she danced, but she realized it doesn't matter. Satisfaction comes to those who please themselves. In other words, feeling that happiness or that fulfillment, that euphoria, that gratification, how delightful it is, that joy. That's what satisfaction is. It's a great feeling of satisfaction when you do well in school. It's a great feeling of contentment or pleasure or happiness. Satisfaction. Let's go. Satisfaction. Satisfaction. Let's go. Satisfaction. There was an old song by the Rolling Stones called I Can't Get No Satisfaction. All right, so how do we mark this up? Excellent. Underline the sh. And again, notice we changed the y to an, we changed the y over here. All right, so that is rule 15. Okay? Now, when something gives you satisfaction, I'm sorry, wait, I just messed up for a second here. Okay. So, something that is adequate or passable or acceptable, where you just meet the standard, that's called, you get a grade that's called a satisfactory. Satisfactory. It was satisfactory what you did. It could have done better. It wasn't the worst. It was adequate. It did the job. Satisfactory. Okay, let's go. Satisfactory. Satisfactory. You used to get a grade of an S in my day. Satisfactory. All right, so how do we mark this up? Underline the O. The O can say O at the end of a syllable. That is rule 4. Okay, so satisfactory means when you pass, you do, it's adequate, it's acceptable, you met the standard, you make the grade, as they say, but it's just sort of in the middle, all right? But something that is the opposite of satisfactory is the word unsatisfactory, when you don't do well, when it's unacceptable, when it's not up to standard. It might be disappointing. It might be unworthy, even poorly done, sometimes bad. That's very unsatisfactory what you did with that. Unsatisfactory. Let's go. Unsatisfactory. Unsatisfactory. Let's go. And in the old days, you would get a U as a grade. Unsatisfactory. Satisfactory. All right, so how do we mark this up? Underline the O. We know the O can say O at the end of a syllable. Excellent. And the prefix un means not. So what do we do with these 4 words? And that was very satisfying to me. We quadruple brace. Okay, satisfy, satisfying, satisfied. Change the Y to an I. Add E-D-I-E-S. Change the Y to an I. Satisfies. If you're doing it, but satisfying, you don't. Okay, so let's go. Satisfy, satisfy, satisfaction, satisfaction, satisfactory, satisfactory means just passing. It's adequate, just enough, but really not the greatest. Unsatisfactory, unsatisfactory, unacceptable. Allergy, allergy. Allergic, allergic. Salad, salad. Maybe the salad was bursting with flavor. I don't know. Burst. Communicate, communicate. Communication, communication. Don't forget, separate that syllable. Root, root, root. Sorry. Root, silent E, root. You have a lot to write with this root, but I'll be rooting you on.